for it. Well, hello everybody. You wasn't expecting me, were you? Hey Boo is not going to come on tonight. We just got home actually. Jackie's wore out. We had Dakota's our grandson's birthday party, um, and she is tuckered out. A 5-year-old can wear a person out. I can just it's crazy. The amount of energy that they have. Um, so instead, I just wanted to come on. We got about 30 minutes. I wanted to just come on briefly and in its place. And if you've seen at the beginning, we have a bunch of our I put all our shows that we deal with on my end. Uh, Paranormal Swarm Punk, Feature Dish, Unholy Trendy, and Hey Boo. So I wanted to go ahead and put those um, out there for everybody to see that. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get ready to invite someone in. um, but yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and wanted to show uh, all our shows that we do. And oh, that ain't gonna work. Okay, fine. Hell with you too. Um, yeah, when we're doing these shows like this, man, and you're right in the middle of something, so it is a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, let's see, get that done. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, we've had a lot of people talking to us about the prices of sales tickets and things of that nature. The dates alone being that close to Halloween, which the thing we've been hearing a lot of is, and which I respect, is a lot of investigation teams. They have their they make their money during that time. They do that. They do ghost investigations. They bring people out to do different things out there in the field, um, and they making they okay. um we do investigations out there, and we making money for our teams, so we can go to other investigations like such as Waverly and Penhurst and all these other big well-known on our bucket list, so to speak, and that way we can afford those trips. So I respect that, and that's why we actually that was one reason. The prices of the venue that we had, like I said, we're not making a lot on this. We're not making much of anything, and we tried to um, spread it to where the people who we want to bring in, which is the uh, different teams, different equipment manufacturers, different stuff like that. They could come in and at an affordable price. And like I said, we try to split it up to where um, we was breaking almost even on this thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. So instead of doing it this way, um, we wound up changing the venue. And if you go to our website at eventbrite.com or Eventbrite, it's the same website. FearFest 2023 New Orleans. Um, I've changed the prices, and I think these are a lot more reasonable. They pretty much what you see at any other Paracon or FearFest that's out there. Um, and another big reason uh, that we changed the venue, when I went to go in and sign the paperwork, um, mysteriously they had a mysterious surcharge on there, and they added an additional $5,500 to this thing. So I tried to raise money during a 3-day period for donations or buy tickets or something to keep that venue. Well, for one thing, when you tell someone you're going to do something for a certain price, you just don't go back on your word. And hey Beth, hey Michael, and you just don't go back on their word and uh, tell people that you're going to charge me one thing, and then all of a sudden there's another, 5,000, almost $6,000. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's not. And then a lot of people out there hurting, and if they got $5,000 in their pocket and they decided they want to give it away, you know, uh, yeah, throw it my way. That's what I say. But we decided that uh, it's just too much. What other charges are going to pop up on me? Uh, Even if after I signed the contract, and there's always loopholes and everything else, and it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So instead, uh, I went ahead and let that venue go because, like I said, um, it was just too much money. They wanted too much. They were throwing in these surprise charges. I was getting a lot of feedback from the paranormal community about prices. I was getting a lot of feedback from uh, the time of the year it is and everything else. So we made it more affordable, and uh, we changed the date so it's actually going to be a month earlier. So you'll be able to come and do whichever you want to do here, and you have a whole month before Halloween is actually here for this. So our new dates are going to be uh, September 29th, September 30th, and October 1st. September 29th, September 30th, and October 1st is going to be Fear. That is etched in stone. That has been paid for now. Um, it is. That's it. Um, Instead of being really, it's a 10-minute time. It's a 10-minute travel time limit. I mean, longer to get to where we, as for the city itself, being in the middle of the French Quarter. So it's a 10 minutes added to the time, which is nothing really. Because I mean, if you're um, playing drinking games and all that stuff, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, you can that it does. If you sightseeing, that goes by fast. So that's no. Uh, um, okay. Um, Carl, if you're watching this, yeah, not this week, next week, I can have you on. That's no problem. Um, yeah, and I don't know if you watch it yet. I've seen that you was in there on the list. So yeah. Um, okay. Too cool for Banshee. All right. What's going on? But anyway, we changed the dates. The basically the booth rates have come down a lot. Um, I think we was asking 350 for non-electric, 400 for electric, and then 550 for a corner booth when we was have it out there. Now we're down to $300 for a non-electric booth, 350 for an electric booth, and then 400 for a corner booth. And I mean that is really good prices. I mean that's in comp. That's pretty much you can go to any FearFest, Paracon, or whatever. That's what their going rate is. So I'm able to push that savings on because the venue is not. It's a little less expensive. So I'm able to pass the savings on to you. Yay, Howard! That's crazy, Howard. Yeah, I'm going to pass the savings on to you. So yeah, well, that's what we're going to do, and we're passing those savings. So um, that's the going rate basically. If you go to any of these, like I said, any of these Fear Fests or any of these Paracons or whatever, that's the going rate. Actually, it also freed up a lot more with uh, guest speakers. Guest speakers. It actually we was able to increase our guest speakers. So when you come on down and to New Orleans or to the South, Louisiana, we're going to have a lot more better food because the people I have actually catering this thing. Oh my God! I'll tell you, they call the Creole tomato. Creole, Creole, Creole tomato, Tomateus. Go to their website, Google them, and go to images. See what they serve. Oh my God, people, y'all gonna be hurting. Y'all ain't gonna want to move. Um, so that's our caterer for this thing. So they're oh my God, they are freaking. Is the all changed in the site? What does that mean? On is the all changed on the site? Everything's been changed. The prices have been changed. Um, if anybody bought any tickets or anything, those tickets that the difference will be sent back to you. Um, so that's going to be handled. Um, the rate at the door, um, pretty much online. What it is on the sales tickets for people to come in, that's pretty much going to stay the same because of the amount of people we have actually going to be there. 200 vendor booths, the guest speakers that we have now. Um, it's worth it. It's a lot. It's worth it. It's worth it. Um, also, yeah, that's going to be worth it. So, um, if you go online and if you go to the Eventbrite site, you'll see where it's $50 a day, $120 for the 3-day weekend. Uh, if you come to the door and you know you didn't go online and purchase a ticket, but you came to the door, it's $55. Now, besides, I believe in charity, I believe working with charities, nonprofits. So we're going to be working with a few nonprofits on this, and one of them might touch you. One of them is going to be the Blood Center. We're going to have some buses out front. When you donate blood, we make, we're still talking about the prices on this. We might knock off $5 for sure, but maybe $10. I don't know yet. I still have to talk to Chrissy about this. We're still going with this. Yeah, thank you. Uh, thank you, Beth. Um, yeah, we're going to knock that off if you donate blood. Um, we also going. I'm asking the Pregnancy Crisis Center to step in, and that's for pregnant women who just can't afford formula. They can't afford diapers. They can't afford baby clothes or anything like that. Help these people out. Bringing them in, see if they want to join us, and hopefully help them out. So we're looking to spread. It's not just going to be for one nonprofit. It's going to be multiple nonprofits involved in this. That way, I say spread it. Um, so everybody, right now, donations for nonprofits are at an all-time low. Um, so we need help. I mean, a lot of these nonprofits need help, and that's what we're looking to do: help as many of these nonprofits, just like us. We need help. Um, I can tell you stories about what I've done since we became an organization, um, and what I do besides um, being your favorite podcaster, the Howard Stern of the podcasting world, because I'm a crazy bastard. Um, besides that, a lot of people know me. If you know me personally, um, you know that I try. That's what I do. I believe in working with a lot of people. Um, myself, I'm a third degree knight of the Knights of Columbus. If you're not sure what that is, it's a Catholic organization. Um, and we help the less fortunate. We help anybody we could possibly help. We toys for children. We give them gift cards and stuff at Christmas time. We anybody who's have tragedy in their family, we help pay for funerals. We do all this stuff in our organization, in the Catholic organization that I joined. I've been in for about it's 3 years now. Um, I'm also a member of NAMI, National Alliance for Mental Illness. I'm on the federal, state, and local chapters of that. I'm also uh, with suicide prevention. I'm also with SOS, which is the Survivors of Suicide, and Postpartum Support International. That's the charity work that I do, besides just being on here being a crazy SOB. Um, of course, I have this our nonprofit, which is the Jessica Marie Petrie Foundation, and give you a little bit about that. It's a new organization. It was actually founded in June of 2020. Um, we we started off pretty bad because of COVID. It was during the right in the middle of COVID. I mean, it was a bad deal. I ain't gonna kid you not. Um, after COVID, we picked up a little bit, and then I'll call it for what it is. We're in a freaking recession. I mean, when you gotta spend $7 for eggs, yeah, that's pretty bad, people. I mean, I'm just going to tell you, $5 for a gallon of milk. Come on, $4 for a loaf of bread. It's bad. It's bad. Um, so donations aren't out there like they used to be. Um, what I've done, I just got married to my beautiful wife, Jacqueline Crossland. Oh, it was Jacqueline Fleming Crossland. Now it's Jacqueline Fleming Petrie. Um, she does Hey Boo. Matter of fact, that's where we just came from our grandchildren's house. Um, right before we got married, I had a young mother call me up, and she had no wash machine. Her wash machine was broken. She asked me to come by and see if I can fix it or look at it or something because she was desperate. Um, she was pregnant and already had a 2-year old. Um, so I went in and I helped her. Yeah, $7 for a dozen eggs. That's true. That is true. It's crazy. Um, so she asked for help, and of course, you have to be kind of weary of who you're dealing with. A lot of people out there try to con you. I mean, there's con artists at every corner. And I went out there with someone else, um, a female, because it's improper for somebody just to show up by themselves, a male. That's not right. And you want to make sure the mother feels secure and um, feels like you're there to really help them. Um, I looked at her wash machine. Her dryer was completely fried. She used it as her laundry basket, basically, because it was uh, nothing she could do. She put a wet laundry up there and she would bring it out in the backyard and hang it up on the fence line or whatever she can do with, just to get her children's babies, a baby's clothes dry. Um, the father of her child, when she was about, I want to say 7, 8 months along, um, he left her because he didn't think that was his child. And I'm not getting involved in any of that stuff. That's none of my business. Only thing I'm there for is to help the mother. Um, So I looked at the wash machine. It was racked. I mean, it was gone. It was fried. I mean, it had oil that was getting into the drum. So it's a seal that's the motor was fried. It wasn't agitating or nothing. Um, so I told her, well, let's get the dryer out. And I put the dryer out in the back patio, and they gave me some room to work on the wash machine. So I said, I knew it was fried. So what I did is that I told her I was going to go get a part for it and see if I can repair it. Um, So what I did was I drug the wash machine out in the back porch or the back patio, and I head on down to Lowe's. And Lowe's, um, they've worked with me before, and I was able to get her a brand new wash machine and dryer at a really discounted rate. I mean, really discounted. They took care of me because they know the foundation I belong to and now own, and I have. Um, I went back to her and the mother, and I told her I couldn't find the part. Maybe we can work on it tomorrow. And so I had a roll of quarters. I said, let's bring your laundry down to the laundromat and see if we can get it, get the clothes changed out and, get the clothes washed and dried for her, what she had. And by the time we got all of her clothes together and was getting ready to head out the door, here comes the Lowe's truck. And she says, what? I said, they had to pick up that old wash machine and dryer. They take it and they'll get rid of it for you. And I'm paying for that. And she said, okay. Um, but what about my wash machine? And by that time, before they loaded the old stuff on, that's what they were unloading her brand new wash machine and dryer. She fell out. She was so grateful for that. And um, so I was able to do something for her um, to help her out. Of course, Jackie wasn't too thrilled about it because um, Parasolo, how you doing, brother? Um, so what I did, she wasn't too thrilled about it because there's somebody else calling. I'm on a live right now. Let me finish this up. I'll call you right back. All right. Thank you, brother. That was Matt Barron. But I went ahead and she got upset with me. It wasn't because I went out and spent the money. It's because I didn't tell her about it. and she wanted to be there. And of course, I felt bad because I didn't include her in on this. Um, but of course, when you're dealing with someone who's needing help and they're proud, you don't want a lot of people there to see what's going on. They want help, but they're too proud to accept the help. And you got to be conscious of what their feelings are. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to be, yeah, that's him right there. He's hassling me on here now. But that's what we're trying to do now. But we was able to help that young lady, and I'm I'm still touched by it. To be honest with you, that we was able to do that. I was able to do some stuff. I had these acting jobs, and you can ask Jackie. I would take my checks that I would make from my acting jobs, and I would endorse them over into the foundation. I would, and I would spend it on stuff for the mental health care field. Um, right now, it's a shortage of psychiatrists, psychologists, and counselors. And the ones that they have out there, I mean, there's not a lot of going to school right now. The field is almost drained. It's almost nothing there anymore. So you buy them some pizza, show them some great, be some gratification that they're doing this work for, trying to help people. And that's what we do with that. I bought baskets. Like Walmart, got a good deal on from Walmart. Talked to Walmart. Walmart worked with me, and I was able to give gift baskets to pregnant women. Um, and I'll tell you, when a woman's pregnant, and the first thing that comes to her mind, she's fat, she's ugly, she thinks she's worthless. And what we were trying to prove to them, you are a beautiful person. You are. And here's some stuff. We want you to pamper yourself. We want you to feel good about yourself. Take some time, go soak in a tub, uh, put some lotion, just pamper yourself. I couldn't afford to go bring them to a spa, but we were trying to do the best we can with what we have. Also, we support like a lot of these, uh, especially down here in the South, we have a lot of hurricanes and things, natural disasters. We also try to help other communities. Um, Send it sometimes cash, sometimes we'll be able to send diapers, get boxes of stuff. We'll just ask people, whoever's going there delivering this stuff, can you deliver this for someone? And this is for pregnant women, or this is for the infants and stuff like that, formula and stuff like that. So we try to do that kind of stuff. So our foundation or our organization, of course, we're, like I said, we're a 501c3, we're nonprofit. Our books are open. You can look at what we do, and I welcome you to do it. And that's what we're raising money for right now, is to keep it going. We want to be able, our ultimate goal is to build a hospital where mental and medical field can actually meet and talk. Because right now, medical and mental doctors do not talk to one another. Yeah, I'm on the line. That's okay. Uh, um, so we're trying to pass legislation where that can happen. My daughter, the mental health field failed her. Lack of beds. Um, they basically here, if they don't have room, or if they uh, don't, and I heard this later on, um, if you can't, if they can't put you, yeah, sure, Ricky, you can. Okay, I got Ricky. You want to? So if you can't communicate with one another, then why? That's that thing there. Um, and I've lost train of thought. I am so sorry. But if you are someone that needs help, and you go to ask for help, and there's nobody, these mental facilities here can actually deny you. If you're having, my daughter was diagnosed with schizophrenia, PTSD, social anxieties, and manic depression on the depressed side. She stopped her medications because when you're finished, or when you when you're pregnant, they don't want you taking medications because it might harm the baby, which is understandable. But they need to do something for the mother. But they took her off cold turkey, off of her medications. About a week or two later, the walls came crashing down on her. She had full-blown auditory hallucinations. She was seeing stuff and seeing stuff. She was begging me for help. She was. And there was nothing I can do. I mean, I begged hospitals, please take her, mental hospitals, medical hospitals. And with these hospitals, the mental hospitals, medical hospitals said that, really, that physically she was in great, she was well taken care of. She was taking all her medications that she was prescribed, her prenatals and everything. Um, the mental health field, this is what I heard, this is what I found out. Once they accept, once they a woman who's pregnant who comes in and needs mental health, you bring that woman in, and something happens to her while she's there, and it could be another mental patient there. It can hurt her and hurt that baby. It's a massive lawsuit. So what they can do is they deny it. And then here, they could deny you because, look, I'm wearing a shirt that says NASA on it. I'm sorry, we can't have you here, and ship you out. They won't accept you. And it's a damn shame that they actually can do these type of things to these women. So that's what our foundation's about. We're trying to pass legislation where they cannot do that no longer. So that's another thing we're trying to pass legislation on. They have to accept you. They have to. Especially when you're going through such a rough episode like that. But my daughter fell through the cracks and she paid the ultimate price. Our family paid the ultimate price. I paid the ultimate price. So this is in her honor. This is her legacy. And this is something I believe that she would want. She was the type of girl that would give you the shirt off her back. She would. I raised her where you help others, and she did. And when she needed the help, it was no one there to help her. So that's what we're here for. And the best way to put this to you, and if you're watching this, if your mother was pregnant for you and she needed help, would you want somebody to help her? And that's what we're doing. We're helping your mother. We're helping women out there who are expectant mothers. We're helping. That's what we want to accomplish. I want to build hospitals that are both medical and mental, not just one or the other, where they have an on-staff medical team there, and something happens to them while they're getting treatment for the mental part. And I don't want to put one just here in Louisiana. I want to eventually put one in every freaking state, because I don't want any one of y'all to face what I faced and what I've been going through. Because as a father, as a parent, you should never have to bury your child. No, nobody should ever have to bury your child. Okay? And it's especially in my situation, I buried my daughter and I buried my unborn grandson. And that's stuck. I have nightmares about this every night with this. I do. I don't sleep much anymore. Since my daughter's passing, I get about 2 hours of sleep a night. Uh, I'm getting therapy for myself. Um, it's rough, and this is what our foundation's for. We're going to change the mental health field. It's right now, it's totally destroyed. So as a paranormal investigator, I've seen a lot. After my daughter's passing, people were telling me their horror stories in their families. And they're horror stories. They are horror stories. The worst one I heard was a young mother who was 36 weeks pregnant and she hung herself. 36 weeks. They both, her and that child, lost their lives because of depression. Can you imagine if that was your daughter? If that was your child? So that's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. I don't want to take too much of your time. But like I said, we did change it, and that's what we want. We're trying to bring everyone in the paranormal community together, and we're sharing an event, And all proceeds that we make off of this event will go to these foundations. The only thing I'm getting out of this, and Chrissy's getting out of this, is headaches, believe it or not, of trying to get this thing together, organized, and ready to go, which we're damn near, we're there. Now it's up to you. Some of our guest speakers, George and Kara Shoplin. If you know George, if you're in the paranormal field, you know George. He is nothing but positivity. That man, he is God. If you're down on your worst day, you talk to George, you are enlightened. So we have someone there that's going to enlighten you. We have someone that's going to make you laugh. And that's Scotty, the paranormal comedian, Mr. Jackass himself, Wilson. He'll be here. Of course, we're going to have Mr. Carl Johnson here. Shannon, we had her just recently on the shows. She's a scriber, she's a model, and she's also a cosplay player. And she's awesome. She is awesome. Michael Koff, he's going to be here. He's going to be talking about podcasting and stuff like that. Someone that everybody knows and loves is Shannon Rogers. Miss Shannon Rogers is going to be here. Awesome. She's a beautiful woman. Been through a lot. Mr. Brian Laverty from Parapost. He's going to be here. And he's going to be talking about the global ghost hunting and all that stuff and about Parapost. Stephen and Crystal Woodard. They still own it, Paralinks. We're just here to kind of nursemaid it. Right now, it's just Chrissy and myself. We're the owners. But yeah, Stephen and Crystal Woodard. Awesome, beautiful souls. Here's one from who might tickle you a little bit. We're going to have a vampire. We are going to have, there's Mr. Ricky. Hey, Ricky, how's it going? I'm going through my guest list. We're going to have, he's a vampire. He's also a voodoo priest. We was going to promote an actual voodoo ceremony, and we was going to sell tickets to it until the Mambo found out about it, and she called me up and jumped my butt like it was no tomorrow. So instead of that, they're going to do voodoo blessings, and that won't cost you a dime to get a voodoo blessing. And that's something that it's almost like it might as well be a priest there. I mean, you can actually feel. You can get. I'm getting goosebumps now, believe it or not. So we're going to have them there, Mr. We call him Papa Czar. My favorite couple, their family, just like Stephen Woodard and Crystal Woodard. I just talked to him. Matter of fact, he's going to have a show later on in a few minutes. Matter of fact, he might be going on right now. It's Ernie and Denise Pack. You can come on and see the man who saved Waverly, the man and the woman who saved Waverly Hills. They are going to be there. So we have them. And the last one I'm waiting. He was going to come to our dates, but I have to reaffirm him is Santiago Cirillo. And I'm trying to get in touch with him and check to see if the dates will work with him. So yeah, that's our lineup just for this. So if you can make it, we would love for you to be here. We want you to be here. If you're in the paranormal field, the only thing I'm asking you, we move these dates up a whole month for you. So we can get this done, and that way you don't have to worry about messing with your money when you make it during the holidays or the Halloween holidays. So that's why we moved it. That's another big reason we did it. And we found a better venue, bigger venue. Um, and of course, we're going to have two bands. We're going to have, I mean, we have 2 nights of bands playing. Ghost Attic, they're going to be there. And the bands, we was able to cut that back down. I think we was asking $55 to see the bands, but we dropped that down to $45. So you can see the bands, and there's limited seating on that though, because it's not an 850 people venue. They have fire codes, so we dropped it down to like 750, 760, something like that. So that's what we're doing with that. So you'll be able to come, and like I said, this is for charity. This is for charity. This is not someone putting it in their pocket saying, "Oh yeah, we made some money." No, this is for charity. This is who it's for. Hey, Steven, how's it going, brother? There's Mr. Woodard right there, the boss man himself. Um, that's what we're doing, and this is for charity. It is just for charity. So yeah, we invite you to come and listen to all these wonderful people that's going to be here. Um, we want all our paranormal family to be here. We want to share. It's on a lot of people's bucket list, New Orleans. It is. It's on a lot of people's bucket list. I'm giving you the opportunity. I'm giving you a reason to come to New Orleans. I'm trying to work as much as I can to help you to get you here. Okay. And I'm trying to make it as entertaining and make you look. You smell this food, you're going to get fat. I'm just saying, you just have to smell it.
I'm already fat for it.
Yes, it is a family-friendly event. There's one thing we're working on. I have to talk to them about it. Is a bar thing, because it's going to make my insurance go up a little bit. Oops, shoot. It's going to make my insurance go up a little bit. So yeah, I'm working on a bar, and see what we can do about a bar, because I don't want y'all just walking around and coming to New Orleans, and New Orleans is known for its drinking too. So yeah, we're trying to get that going for y'all also. Get y'all some stuff. I can tell you this: we also want to have investigations. And I'm trying to do some in where I live, which is probably one of the creepiest freaking cemeteries I've ever been. I mean, I've been to New Orleans cemeteries. This one here is so freaking active. But this is going to try to do 2 here and 2 in the city. And one of them we're talking about is La Petite Theater. It's right in it's in the French Quarter, and it's haunted as shit. Okay. If you don't believe in yes, there's going to be music. Yes, sir. It's going to be food. Yes, sir. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm going here. Matter of fact, I'm with the bar also. It depends on the bar or not. I also want to try to get a coffee company in here. And my wife, she likes that frappa cappa mocha choca freaking whatever it is, iced coffee.
Choca.
And so I'm trying. Hey, Scotty, what's up, brother? I just talked about you.
There he is.
But yeah, I'm trying to get that in here, where you can go get yourself one of those things, and I'm trying to also set it up where you can get some beignets, baby, or either some beignets or some good Italian pastries and stuff like that. Like that. Besides all that good food, you got to have dessert. Okay, and you got to wash it down with something. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to cater to everything. And I want everyone to come down and have a great time. Come on down and have a great time. Hell, you'll see you'll see all these people. You'll see Chrissy running around. Where's he at? He got disconnected. Ricky, you got disconnected, brother. you're gonna see Chrissy running around here, and more than likely she'll be chasing me with a broom. Because I bother the hell out of her. I do. She's my paranormal wife. She's my podcasting wife. She is. So she's gonna beat my ass with it. You might see that. You might see, her and Jason. I don't know. Depending on what hotel you stay in. I don't know. I mean, good Lord. I mean, the last time she was down here, I know the 4th floor where she was sitting on, the whole floor, the carpets were wet. That's all I can tell you. I don't know why. And it was coming from their room. I'm just putting it out there. But of course, you Scotty will be there. It is. Look, I love that woman. Oh shit, I love her. And then Scotty. He's just like a Mississippi leg hound. Just let him fish it. Let him finish. Just leave him be. And Chrissy's actually, she's working on the website right now. So you'll be able to go to the website and see what we're all about and see what we're doing. And I thank Stephen for that. Stephen started that website. He had it finished and we changed it up a lot of stuff. And yes, like I said, Stephen, he will always be the boss man. He will always, him and Crystal, Omega Supreme Almighty ruler of all that walks this earth. That's Miss Crystal. So yeah, like Pornhub. There you are.
I've been having a hell of a time, man, with my damn fucking internet. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I say. Chrissy, you don't want to be on. Yeah.
Listen.
Sure when she's undressing, you just don't want to be at no gas pump.
Listen. She needs to get it together. I love you, Chrissy. Listen.
There it is.
Nah, it can get itself together. I'm done with it.
Yes, Mr. Anthony will be there. The race prince himself. Nice. We call him Wraith Lord. Wraith Lord. He will be there. So, yeah. You're going to have a lot of people that you see on our networks are going to be there. So get down here. Tickets are on sale now. They have the address and everything on our flyers and everything. The address has been changed on there. Everything's been done. A lot of people haven't booked hotels yet because it was so far out. Now we took some of that time away to help the paranormal investigators out there. So now tax season is here. You got that freaking refund check. Buy your ticket. I think you can afford it now. Like I said, everything goes to the organizations. We have even, like I said, blood mobiles will be here. You'll be able to shop. I believe we're opening up the doors at 9 a.m. And hell, depending on how I feel and how far Chrissy's passed out, we might run this son of a bitch till 4 in the morning. I don't know.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, this is gonna be Chrissy.
We have a green room for her, so she's good.
Yeah. If you hear any growling, it's not demons. It's just Chrissy getting her beauty sleep. That's all it is.
It is. We love Chrissy. And there it is.
Hell to the no. Yes, hell to
Thank
the
you, David.
Yes.
Appreciate it, brother. There she is. We are not running that late. The hell you say? We having a good time,
Chrissy, but we'll see.
If we having a good time, guess what? Woo, we're gonna carry it on. Hell, it might be a three-day bash, buddy. You come in on Friday morning, 9 a.m., and you just walk it out Sunday. I don't know. It'll be finished Sunday. We're just gonna keep rolling with this thing. Listen to me. No, yes. Yeah. No,
This
why
webcam I have is so
9 to 6 a.m.?
blurry.
Why close it for 3 hours? I mean, no, might as well just keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going, Chrissy.
Don't listen to Howard.
And there you go. Fight
He ain't
Howard.
got it together, and Jesus hasn't taken the wheel.
Jesus has taken the wheel and it says, "Go, Howard, go."
Listen.
Oh hell. Oh, you have everything there. I mean, everything's going to be there. Food, drinks, brands, merchandise.
This is an inside joke for Chrissy, but I may, if she's a good girl, maybe I can bring the baseball glove for you. Listen. That one isn't as good broken as my glove from last season, but it's getting there. It still has a plot to it.
And with Steven says, need 3 hours to reset and wash our butts.
Oh.
No,
Who needs
that's
to wash
going
the
to be in the
butt?
bathroom.
Howard's the queen and king of washing the butt.
Days will have to be put in.
Damn.
And if there's no bidets out there, look, I got a hose pipe. I'll bring that son bitch. Just line y'all up on the wall. Spread them.
That's gonna be terrible. I cannot. Exactly. I'll say it for you since you're not here. She cannot.
She cannot.
She can't even. I'll tell you that. She can't even.
And there are some places where you can actually, if you want to see an alligator.
Yes.
Really, one in the wild, not no at no park or no zoo or anything like that.
One that could give you the smoke.
Yeah, they can mess you up.
Yeah, like that.
Here we go, Kristen. Yeah, you'll be able to walk at nature trails with you. Actually, they have like boardwalk type things. You can actually walk into the swamps, and it goes for about a mile or so all the way around. And you can do that unless you like to jog and stuff like that. I suggest you bring you something like a stick if you jog, because there's one that we have an old railroad line that used to run through the whole parish and everything, or county, if you call it a county, but the whole parish. And yeah, you can actually, I think it's like 80 miles or so, or something like that. And it's all through woods and everything. So you can take this path and just jog it. If you want to jog 80 miles, go for it. You know, but I would bring a stick, because we do have black bear, we do have possums, coons,
a little bit of everything.
Foxes, wolves.
Y'all gonna have a wild Chrissy. She'll attack you.
Yeah, not too. Matter of fact, this is about maybe 5 minutes from where Jackie and I got married, and there's a picture that I showed everybody of the parking lot.
Oh yes.
Where we got married, and there was an alligator. He must have been about 8 foot long. He was just
big old gator
in the parking lot. He's just walking along, you know.
That was the flower girl.
So,
disclaimer alert.
That is up to you. I mean, that's your thing. Yes, we're talking about FearFest 2023. So we're asking y'all right now, buy your tickets, because it's a month earlier. And I will be opening this up to the general public. I've got people that already asking me for when I'm opening up the tickets to everyone. And of course, we do have an Eventbrite thing, but I'm trying to limit it where I'm trying to get paranormal teams in first. And let's see, I got sticky pads all over the place. I got places like these people, psychic readings, the spells and stuff that there's tours and stuff like that. These people said these are people that sending me their brochures, their pamphlets. Beignets, Mardi Gras world. You can go see the Mardi Gras floats and everything, all the headdresses and stuff. Oak Alley Plantation on it. They people, like I said, they want me to push their they're going to be there. They're going to buy booths so they can actually sell tickets out and stuff. Cemetery tours. These are like just tours of the city. Swamp tours. You're going out in the swamp, you'll feed alligators live out in the swamp. Okay, that was airboat tours, ghost tours, airboat. If you ever been on an airboat, it's like a big old freaking prop on the back of a flat bottom boat, and this thing just push you out there. If you're up there, you go right there. That's what it looks like. I got tours for that. My look, there's no one of the big haunted houses. Look, they already said, look, Myrtle's Plantation. Honey Island Swamp. Honey Island Swamp Monsters there. My favorite, we got something that we actually started down south that we picked up from y'all northern people. They called it zip lining. It's called zip lining.
They do that here?
It's the first, first and only. Zip line. Zip New Orleans, Louisiana. That's NOLA. And there she is. She's zip lining.
Zip NOLA right into that gator.
Yeah, well, look, he's waiting down there for her. So,
Num Num, eat him up. That's the name of that gator. Gator's called Num Num.
Yeah, matter of fact, the band's calling me. Yeah, but they're look. Okay, they've just wrapped up their new photo shoot. So it's a new band, a new photo shoot, and everything else. So yeah, I'm talking to their manager right now, and if Caleb, if you're watching, I'll be calling you in right after this. As a matter of fact, I got Carl Johnson. He this week on Paranormal Swamp Talk, we're going to start doing guests of who's going to be guest speakers at our events. Carl Johnson, Carl Johnson's going to be in not this week, but next week. This week we have Mr. George Shoplin. He'll be on. You'll be able to meet George and
Go George.
Yep, George Shoplin's coming on. And then the following week is like I said, it's going to be Mr. Johnson, Carl Johnson. We're probably going to have just go down the list and just start having these people on here, and let you see the guest speakers that are going to be here, and see how much fun and it's going to be a relaxed atmosphere. You won't have to worry about anything. Just the only thing you have to worry about is how much you're going to be passing out or throwing. It depends on if you a drinker or not. I don't know. Or passing out from how much food you're going to eat. I don't know. This is the gluttony. If you got gluttony, hell, this is the place to get it. Chrissy, if she's still watching, Chrissy was a good girl until she met me. And then she wasn't a drinker or anything like that.
She ain't never been innocent, but she was a good girl.
Yeah, she was. She was a good girl. And now look at her. You give her a freaking daiquiri.
Listen, that's all I got to say about it. Just listen.
Oh, Lord. It's Chantel. How you doing, Chantel?
Chantel. I'm trying to figure out why my damn camera is so damn blurry. It's supposed to be 2K, and it ain't no 2K. It's blur K.
Let me see if I can get her to come in right quick. Hell, I'll leave it on. Jackie!
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 Jackie! Come here!
Yeah!
Come here! Come here! Gotta practice my Cajun.
Come here!
Come here! Come here!
For a second!
For a second!
Come here for a second!
Your ass, bro. I'm waiting on that damn slipper to come smack you in the face.
I know. Put it right here just for a second. Come here.
Looks so intense.
Yeah.
So intense.
If people want to know, they want to see you. You're still beautiful today. You got your makeup and shit on. You good? She's eating her dinner. She's eating something. She's eating. Look, just say hello, everybody. Look, there she is. Come on in here. Come on.
Jackie! She said bye.
She got a plate of food she's going to eat.
She said bye. She's gone.
We went to. Look at this. Going back to sleep. They got racetracks here. Steven can hook you up with that. He's from Mississippi. He knows when them racetracks are. Thank you, brother. Steven's been working so freaking hard. And we got Beth. They say hi, Jackie, and Kristen. Hi, Jackie. Yeah, she's wore out. That little 5-year-old wore the hell. They were playing Nerf shooting. Nerf bullets at you and all that shit. They beat her ass to death. They did. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna have a lot of people here. We're gonna have a lot of people. I got to get with Carl. We might have Miss Elise coming in. I got to make sure because Elise, where's that? Elise Carlson. She is with the Conjuring House. Matter of fact, that's where Carl went last night. He had it. It was a case he had to go up there and he had to go work it last night.
Good old Conjuring House.
Yep. So yeah, he's definitely doing it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and share the news with everybody. I've been on for an hour, so it's an hour too long. But I wanted to share the news. Buy your tickets now. They had a really good price. Yeah, he knows a ton of dirt tracks. There you go. He knows a ton of dirt tracks. It's fun. But yeah, buy your tickets now. They're reasonable before I sell them, because I will sell them. And I want y'all to have them first. And I know in the paranormal field, and we're a bunch of procrastinators. I'm going to tell you that now. And if you don't know what a procrastinator is, it means you put shit off to the very end. I mean, I do it all the time myself. But this is one event that, and I'm going to have plenty of people there. I'm going to have plenty of guest speakers. I have bands. I mean, it's going to be a good time. And I'll sell the flavor of New Orleans if I have to. And I'll have people in. I mean, the ratio of the door traffic alone, people coming in, is going to be tremendous. And I'm going to be doing a lot of advertising. Not just coming on here and say, buy your tickets, because that's what I've been doing. Now we're getting ready to start branching out and doing some radio, television. And I'm not just talking about here in my backyard. I'm going to do Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and half of Texas, possibly Arkansas.
Indiana.
I got people that's coming in that are guest speakers. Matter of fact, I believe on Ernie's show right now. I don't know if he's on live now or not, but he's got our demographics and everything already. He's promoting it in Kentucky. Whoever watch, people who watch his show, he's promoting it, and they'll buy them up. They will buy them up. We're honored and blessed for you to be a part of this. It's the other way around, brother. Go to sleep, Stephen. Gee, Lord of mercy. Get yourself some sleep. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, they knew. Including you, Kristen. I get names. They tell me who's behind the tickets. I'm just telling you. I haven't seen your name yet. Damn it. Buy your ticket. So Chantel says she's coming. She got a boyfriend in Los Angeles or something. So yeah. And then there's Mr. Bartell right there. Hello, brother. What's up? I can call you right after this. Get with you. But yeah. Good night, brother. But this is going to be big. This is going to be big. The numbers that they're projected from other events that they've had at this place, they haven't seen nothing less than 1,000 people per day. Nothing less than it's always been over 1,000 people a day, at least. So you have the opportunity to make you some money here while you're here. So that's what it's coming in from Rhode Island. That's what he said. Well, you're gonna fly over and land in Louisiana. We throw some ducks up there or something, getting them damn propellers or something. We have to have a forced landing in New Orleans. Yep.
It's gonna be a bumpy ass ride. Damn.
Everybody comes to New Orleans. Hell, look what happened when 9/11. And I'm not trying to show shame or anything for 9/11. That was the first place that the president came to. He came to New Orleans. You might need to get liquored up for all this shit that was going down. I mean, I don't know. So everybody comes here. And we're giving you the reason to come here. We are. We're going to have great music, great food, great people. Giving you one of the most haunted cities in the world.
That's true.
And if it's on your bucket list, we're basically we're filling your bucket list for you. And this ain't going to be the first one we're going to have. We're going to have one every year. And hopefully we'll be bigger than Jazz Fest eventually. And Jazz Fest brings in 3 million people in 3 days. Just saying. This is what we call a soft launch. So we're trying to get this thing, all our mistakes that we're making won't happen. I mean, me and Chrissy, oh my God, we've been bumping. Oh my Lord, it's been headache on top of headache on top of headache with this. Oh, but yeah.
Listen.
You coming, Ricky? I'm
going to try.
It's going to be the new dates, September 29th, September 30th, October 1st. And it's because of I had a lot of people talk about, it's Halloween. That's when they make a lot of their money. These paranormal teams make money during that time. Also, the price of the venue that we had, they try to pull a con on me.
Yeah.
There you go, Mr. Caleb.
I'll tell you more behind the scenes.
It's actually debuting a huge brand new song for this event. Thank you, brother. Yeah, you can. Thank you, David. Yeah, you can come help make. Because I'm going to be honest with you, this has never been done in New Orleans. It's never been done in the state of Louisiana. Never. You have Paracons, you have FearFest, you have all these things all over the world, all over the United States. Never been done in New Orleans. Never. Me making history. Every time they had this thing, they attempted to do it, it failed. And I'm a determined SOB. If I got to stand out there with a freaking Red Rider wagon, I mean, that's what I'm going to make history. I am going to do this.
You'd be out there screaming, Jackie!
Jackie! What's this? Got Wilson. Etsy shop. Use printify.com for the merch. Yeah. There's Mr. Ernie Cott. Just popping in for a minute to say hi before his podcast. We're talking about the new prices, Ernie. We're talking about the new times, new dates and everything. So Ernie said he's coming in. He ain't leaving. Depending on we got biscuits down here with strawberries. I told this
and
man.
Gravy. Don't forget the gravy.
With strawberries in it. Biscuits.
Denise going to be having to drag him by the ankles and try to get him out of there.
Yep. Put him in one of them bakeries. He ain't going to never leave. Them Italian bakeries.
Oh, I'd never leave that place either. Damn.
We're going to try to have some king cake. If you've never had king cake before, I'm going to try to get them to make king cake. Matter of fact, in 2 weeks, I got to go to a crawfish boil. I know you're looking forward to it, brother. I'm going to make sure they got it. Yeah, we can have boiled seafood. It's kind of late in the season, but
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do. It's late in the season for crawfish season, but um, you might be able to get it at a restaurant or something like that local. Yeah, we got a drive-through crawfish thing. It's like going to McDonald's or something. You walk, pull up next to the window. I want 15 pounds. Okay, pull it to the back and pick it up. You go right there by the pots, and they just bag it up for you right there, hot.
Damn.
Put it in your car.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We got this shit down to a science down here.
Hell yeah. Damn.
A lot of good food. A lot of good food. There'll be a lot of good food served at this event. Really great food. So, all right, Chantel. But anyway, I got people to call. Still, I've been working on a Sunday. I'm working for you. Working for you to try to get this thing set up, promote it. Soon we'll be all over the freaking South. I want to get as many people in them doors as I could possibly get them. That's what I'm doing. And I want you to be there. All our paranormal family and friends. And share into this. This is an historic, like David Hope said earlier, this is going to be an historic event for the state. Because this has never been done. This is one of the most haunted cities, probably one of the haunted states in the United States. And this has never been done here.
That's wicked. Like, I got a good feeling about it. I really do.
I hope a lot of people have, but it's
just keep plugging away one day at a time.
That's it. I've lost hair, lost sleep, and
oh yeah,
and I'm like, wow.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to do this, and I'm trying to make it not just do this thing, but make it affordable, make it really affordable for you to come and just to get a taste of our culture. Maybe next year, depending on where we're located, we might do it the same place. We might go bigger. Right now we're doing 210 booths right now.
Damn.
With a concert hall. We might go bigger. They're building a new amphitheater out there. So if I could do that, that's another 100 more booths I could put in, plus have live music outside.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I said, we're trying to make this as big as we can possibly make it and make it as fun as we can possibly, and give you a real taste of the city, give you a real taste of New Orleans, give you a real taste of Louisiana. And people here, we're known for our hospitality, our Southern hospitality. So you'll be taken care of. There's nobody that's going to talk bad about you or anything like that. Hell, or treat you bad. So, yeah, but we're working on some more things, and we also working on a workshop for children, because we want to get children in here, and we want them to be able to understand spirit, young children, so they're not going to be afraid of the boogeyman or the thing underneath their bed. We try to teach them that this it could be a good thing. Could be a good thing, and what to look for. So that's what we're working on, something like that also. So with that being said, I appreciate everyone coming on tonight and listening to me talk about this. Ricky, thank you very much, brother, for helping come on here. I tried to get Chrissy. Chrissy was naked.
Was she now?
She was naked. She was naked.
Chrissy, listen, she needs to get together.
Yeah, she knows. She needs Jesus.
She needs to get it together.
But with that being said, I'm gonna play our commercial for FearFest. So yeah, that was made by Mr. Matt Barron. But we appreciate y'all watching. You'll be hearing more about this. The dates can change, times, locations have been changed. You'll be able to go on Eventbrite and look at that. Chrissy's working on the website, so you'll have the website up soon, I hope. So that'll be up and running. With all our guest speakers, all we will be doing, what we have to offer. So yeah, just stay tuned and start purchasing your tickets. That's all. I can't emphasize that enough. Buy your tickets. Once they're going, people. I mean, you call me up and they're going, and hey, how would I want to get a booth? And if they're sold out, there's nothing I can do.
You didn't get it together.
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm giving it to y'all first. Do it. It's up to you. Well, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you Wednesday at 7 p.m. And our guest is going to be Mr. George Shoplin. So tune in, and we'll be talking about it and talking to Mr. George. And now you'll be able to get to meet our guest speakers, our bands and stuff like that. Our band. Eventually, we're just going to go down the list, and it's a lot of material. I mean, there's a lot of guests that's going to be coming. So, and that's going to be just exclusively on Paranormal Swamp Talk. Petri Dish and Unholy Trinity, maybe Hey Boo might do some, but Petri Dish and Unholy Trinity, I ain't putting this on them shows, because them shows are those shows are bad. They are. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's an understatement. Holy shit! That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, that's where you'll see us on there with those.
Good Lord.
Guest speakers. Paranormal Swamp Talk on Wednesdays at 7 Central. But again, thank y'all for watching. And if y'all were in the chat today and say you was going to buy a ticket or you bought a ticket, I want to see it. I can go down the list and see who's buying tickets. So buy your tickets. That's all I got to say. Buy your tickets. It's for a great cause. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna learn more about the paranormal at this event than you can possibly imagine, and you're gonna learn a lot more about me and Chrissy. No.
I know I'm blurry because my webcam sucks ass, but listen.
Mickey's gonna try to be there. I don't know. There's a lot of people there's a lot of people going to be here, and I've already confirmed, locked them in. So yeah, stay tuned and catch Ernie Pack's show tonight. Ernie's getting ready to go live in probably about 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, catch his show. Him and Denise is going to be on there, I think. I don't know if Denise is on there, but anyway, catch his show. And I don't know what he's talking about as guests, but he is plugging us also. A lot of people who are already guest speakers are plugging it and putting it out there. It's starting to spread. And once I put this out there, it's going to sell, people. That's why I'm saying get your tickets now if you want to come. If you want that booth. If you want that booth, there you go. If you want that booth, get it now. That's all I got to say. And you'll make some money. Hopefully, if you make too much money, you can donate it to our foundation and feel sorry for us. I don't know. And the work we've put into this thing. But yeah, we'll see y'all Wednesday, and y'all have a great few days. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the time with your family. And peace out.